To some of you guys, this home plate, this patch of dirt, this might be just home plate and patch of dirt to you. But me, it's a lot more than that. Baseball's been a huge part of my life ever since I was a little boy, about 5 years old. I've played every summer. My dad and I share a bond over it. I love everything about the game. I love watching it. I love playing it. It's safe to say it's my passion in life to play baseball. I've played in Little League, I've played in T-ball, I've played in Pony Leagues, I've played in senior leagues, and I've been filled with joy. Although I have faced a really huge challenge when I got to high school. High school, I was playing to try out for the freshman team, and there was a lot of talk like, oh, you might not make it, oh, I hope that I make it, and I wasn't one of the better kids. I knew that there were a lot of kids that knew they were going to be on the team, but me, I had to earn my spot. After the tryout, I thought I was pretty confident in what I did, but then when I looked at the roster at home, I didn't see my name, meaning I got cut, and I couldn't believe it. I refreshed the page several times, only to see Greenfield not listed, and I was in shock. I could have easily just said, was it all worth it? Should I just stop playing? But instead I dug my heels in and started to go to work. Took countless hours of BP out on this field, and at Warren, and inside that pavilion over there. Working, just working. All I can think about was just step, hands to the ball, follow through. Countless numbers of times throughout the entire course of my working out. But I thought to myself, is this even worth it? Is it even worth all this adversity I'm going through? Is it worth working this hard? But I just ignored those thoughts and kept working. Although the coach's perception of me was a little uncertain. I didn't know whether he thought I was wasting my time or he thought I was actually putting in a good effort. There was no way to know, but I just tossed these thoughts out the back of my head and just kept working. Finally, tryouts came for sophomore year, and I was a little nervous. I wasn't as consistent in the cage. I was missing a lot of balls. I was a little nervous. And then after the tryout, the coach pulled me aside and said, because of your heart and desire, I'm going to put you on the team. But you have to know your role. But as soon as he said team, I was in my own world. I couldn't believe that my hard work had paid off. All the adversity I've gone through had caused me and propelled me to be on the junior varsity baseball team at Brookline High. My challenge didn't start there though. I had a really bad start to my season. I started 1 for 12. That's like an 0.90 batting average. That's really bad. And once again, I had to say, okay, is it worth it? And it was, because I dug my heels in again, got on base any way possible, stole bases, and did whatever it took to help the team win. The coach took note of my effort in the middle of the season, and because of my hustle and hard work, he named me team captain. I learned a very valuable lesson playing baseball my entire life, meaning that if you really want something, you'd have to work hard for it. I've also learned something else that's very important. I've learned that action speaks a lot louder than words, so I've learned not to do a lot of talking. Check this out.
Move back, move back.
Pick me.
It's about 12 seconds.